we can comfortably and conveniently say this is the end of Wunmi, aka the Black Widow. For a while now, analysis have been done and some evidence out there have been presented. And you know the reason why a lot of people got interested in this is because of their lack of trust in the agencies, government agencies that are supposed to dig deep into the mystery surrounding the demise of Mohbad and come out with the truth of it and punish those that are responsible. But because they have refused to do what they need to do, because certain individuals amongst them, they have found a way to manipulate, they have found a way to cover up. Because of that, you and I, everyone on the forefront of justice for Mohbad, decided to put their hands on deck to make sure that the demise of Mohbad is not celebrated by the wicked ones. What you're about to hear, I want you to just pay attention to it from the beginning till the end. As you know how we do it on this channel, translation and analysis after our guest is done speaking. What you're about to hear will blow your mind. I am kind of thinking this is the right pathway. This is where we should be heading to. This is the end of the Black Widow. And whoever surrounds the demise of Mohbad, several names have been called. And I've always said this, may we not come from a family that is willing to throw out everything good about us. May we not come from a family that is willing to kick us on the streets. May we not come from a family that is willing to throw us down, kick us, and pretend like we do not exist. As long as we're able to, they're able to get what they need to get from us. May we not be surrounded by wicked friends. So bad, so sad. May we not be entangled with a woman like Wunmi. May we not have mother, father, brother, sister-in-law like that of the Adebanjos. May we not have such in our lives. So sad, so sad. There is nothing complex about the demise of Mohbad. Everything is plain, everything is out there. The will to do the right thing is the problem. Like and share this video, tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. To encourage this channel to do more, you can kindly tap on that thanks button. There you'll find super thanks, super chats, and all of that. Let us get right into it.
Arguments. And because he was saying, calm down, don't know, and everything, what's all this? He then sent him to go and call Adura. What's this name of this boy? Adura. That it was Mohbad that told him that Wunmi was in their middle. It was Mohbad that told him, because he was trying to, like, why are you so angry like this? This thing you people can go and say it at home. And they were planning to go on because they had plans to go and do birthday at home. For, what's his name? Ayuba. And those ones were already waiting at Lekki with the hope of, in one of the people they know, you understand, with the hope of when they land in Lekki, he would then call them over to Mohbad's house, like, okay, let's party, you understand, as Mohbad has promised them this whole thing. So, he then said that on getting to, Mohbad is the one that sent him to go and call Adura, because he was trying to calm Mohbad down, to go and call Adura. He was trying to calm Mohbad down. My guy, amiga, they said no jamne now. God, this slang, he was still using it. You understand? You can go and buy this thing. I don't understand. So, and Mohbad wasn't happy the way he was talking, so he said he should go and call, what's his name? Adura. Adura was not in the car with them. Adura was in the car behind them. He then went to go and call Adura. On going to call Adura, Adura snubbed. What's his name? The prime boy. Like, well, you know, Adura was rude to That's what he said. He said, Adura, rude, of course, stop, I swear you calling me or not, like, you know, you people leave me or something like that. As in, what's my business? You as in, your brother said, come. We won't get, you are just acting, you understand, bullshitting him. That maybe Adura too was high, you know. So, he went back and was telling Mohbad that, I don't like how Adura does so. But as he was explaining to Mohbad, Adura suddenly turned up. But Mohbad being still not wanting to even now, because he wasn't taking side with Mohbad for being high and acting irrational. Maybe you expected that he would now talk to Adura, and Adura can handle things. But because he was already reporting Adura to Mohbad don't say Adura should go. Malo. Go. He then continued his fight with his anger with the wife. Then was when he started hearing no. That's how we told it. He's always is the life of every party. So he said they got to that was all they discussed. He doesn't know how and what happened. Maybe message, maybe whatever on Sunday on their way to Mohbad and the wife. They were having arguments. He doesn't know too much, but he was hearing Canada, something like that. He was hearing Canada, you know, and he will hear Mohbad upset. They were arguing in the car, but they were arguing codedly. But he was hearing Canada, he was hearing this side, he was hearing, and they were arguing, and at the SUV that they were in, the taxi driver will not say he's not aware of the argument, because the argument was glaring, but they were trying to keep it under control in the car on their way going until they got to the party. That in fact, to be sincere, he knows that Mohbad was not happy.
Shola, I cannot check. I'm using the phone.
Because the argument, and he doesn't know where, but from the household, they have started this argument. That was the reason he believes that Wunmi followed them with Liam. And that in the car, spending was in the car with them, and you know, was with them in the car. In fact, spending was the one that carried Liam on his laps, and he was sitting at the back. I said, spending in that car? Really? I'm in shock. We didn't hear spending in all this story. So you know reason why I had to speak to spending.
Okay.
He was surprised that this same argument started again after the show. And this time around, the tempo was higher. And he can see that this time his friend was high. And I said, when you kind of high. He said he knows his friend. Now, if I know Mohbad, when he's angry, he's crazy. My guy, he was saying my guy. He's crazy. He was high. And he was really very angry.
Which, if I'm okay, I'll be playing some this morning. Yeah? Now, this is my bone of contention. I saw a lot of, I heard a lot of things Yekudi said on her wall. She said, Prime Boy said, and the nurse said, and Spendy said, am I communicating? I'm not going to join you all to say Elegushi lo ni omo owo Black Widow Wunmi Ashana. Am I communicating? Shema nkan mo finish so until the DNA is done. We award the oniro, we give it to Wunmi. Wunmi ni omo to ye pe to ba n do lowo te ba ka mo be. Aso pa won do àwọn ohun tó ga jù ni níbi tí ọmọ yìí ń parọ́ dé apààyàn Ashana fòbògbáyọ̀ flẹ́kì. Àbí nǹkan tí mo ṣe yẹn. Now, nǹkan tí mo ṣe ní báyìí sọ pé Elegushi nìyẹn. I fear nobody. I'm a fearless lady. But I'm not going to say it. Nǹkan tí mo wá fẹ́ advice olórí Sekinat àti ọba mi mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ júbà Elegushi. Because this is a defamation of character. Kábíyèsí mi. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Mo tó pàṣẹ fún yín o. Advice ni sir. Ìsìnlá nídìí Wunmi kó lọ ṣe DNA because wọ́n ti ń tàgé ọmọ yẹn mọ́ kábíyèsí. Èmi ò dẹ̀ tí ìfẹ́ bá yín sọ́sẹ́. Wunmi, sórí DNA tó ń sá fún yẹn Wunmi, ìsìn ló máa ṣe DNA yẹn. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mo fẹ́ bèèrè nǹkan, ṣé spokesperson Elegushi ti sọ̀rọ̀? Because mo rántí ìgbà tó sọ pé Sam Larry ni ó mọ̀ wọ́n rí, wọ́n bọ́ta wọ́n di náà sẹ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ èmi ò ń wo gbogbo wọn. Ṣé Elegushi ti sọ̀rọ̀? Ṣé ti sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀? Àbí spokesperson wọ́n ti sọ̀rọ̀? Because bí ṣe jí láàárọ̀ àná, mo rí tán gbé fọ́tò sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọ yẹn. Abẹ́ gẹ̀ẹ́tì ni. Wọ́n gbé fọ́tò Elegushi sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọ yẹn. Ṣé mọ́ ìbànújẹ́ dẹ̀ ń fún ìyàwó ẹ̀ ṣá olórí Sekinat? Olórí Sekinat, this video is for you, ma. Please. Ọba Elegushi, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Olórí Sekinat and Adizat, yes. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run mo bẹ̀ yín ni. No, it might not even come out. This is the time Oba Elegushi need to call me for a DNA. Because bí ṣe ń rí photo yẹn pọ̀ lánàá, ó irritate mi gan pé ibo báwo la ṣe bára wa ń bí báyìí. Báwo la ṣe bára wa ń bí báyìí. Because gbogbo ojú tèmi ń wò lójú ọmọ Liam yẹn, ojú Sam Larry lèmi rí ń bẹ̀. Ẹ mọ̀ pé mi dẹ̀ tẹnu mọ́. And àwọn nǹkan tó sọ̀rọ̀ Sam Larry ni mo ṣe sọ pé Sam Larry mo rí ń bẹ̀. Because ṣe rántí ìgbà tó ń lọ sí court tí Wunmi sọ̀rọ̀. Wunmi ń rò pọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ Naira Marley. Lọ́yà yẹn wá bí Sam Larry, ó wá bí pé why tó jẹ́ Naira Marley ló ń sọ. Ṣé kí ló pàwọ́ àti ṣé ìkọ̀kọ̀ pàwọ́ àti Sam Larry pọ̀? Kò dáhùn. Ṣé òǹdó Sam Larry ni? Kò dáhùn. Àtẹ́yìn ò bá dáhùn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, ó mean consent. Tẹ́bàdẹ̀ lọ wo gbogbo chat tí Sam Larry ti ń debunk pé òun kọ́ lòun ní ọmọ ọwọ́ Wunmi, ó máa ń rẹ́rìn ni. Sam Larry kò serious rí. Àbí kò yín kò serious rí tó bá ń wo tó bá ń debunk. Sam Larry máa ń rẹ́rìn ni. Ẹ̀rín yẹn gangan ó mean a lot. Wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n ló lọ́mọ, ó bọ́ síta kó gbé gbogbo àwọn tó ń sọ ṣépè. Ó máa rẹ́rìn ni, ó máa smile ní pé ẹ̀yin wèrè. Àbí kò tí mo sọ yín. Now, Ọba Elegushi, mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ júbà yín. A kì í kí ọba ní sàkálẹ̀, a kì í kọ́ba ní ọ̀rọ̀. Ọba Elegushi, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ bàbá mi. Ṣé mo pé every time you man come for Bella Shmurda. At a time I never came for him. But for one reason, I started coming out for him. Because something kept telling me Bella Shmurda was not a good friend. Bella Shmurda was it a was so for me níbí by Lenny. Bella Shmurda, in Kotimo Soy, I want you to bring a court case, court letter. Bella Shmurda, why no bere to be? Ẹlẹ́nu pẹlẹbẹ bí ọ̀bẹ rẹlẹ, ojú ẹ̀ dàbí ojú òwìwí. Ó dàbí old. Ẹ wo bó ṣe rí, ẹ wo structure ojú ẹ̀ yẹn. Ó dàbí old. Evil friend, betrayer. Bella Shmurda, ẹ sọ pé Naira Marley ló ń fún. Ẹ sọ pé Naira Marley ló ń fún Mohbad ní drug. Bella Shmurda, I'm putting it to you today. Ipe Mohbad lè ti máa mú drug ẹ̀ bí tó ti mú. But Bella Shmurda, bọ́ síta kó wá sọ fún mi pé ó fún Mohbad ní drug rí. Bella Shmurda, ó fún Mohbad ní drug tó jẹ́ pé Wunmi report ẹ̀ fún Naira Marley. Bella Shmurda, come out here fún mi ní court letter tó bá fún mi ò ní jèrè. Am I communicating? People are wicked. Bella Shmurda, bọ́ síta kó sọ pé òdò Wunmi rí. Kaila lawa bati ẹ jẹ́ kó pọn mi sí ẹ níkùn within 7 days. Ṣé gbogbo yín rántí pé ìgbà tí Mohbad kú Bella yìí ló kọ́kọ́ sáré ju photo yẹn síta ṣe rántí tán lọ fún èyí tó ti kàgbákò sí mo sọ fún yín don't come near me. Tó bá súnmọ́ mi tó jẹ́ pé lórí òótọ́ mo wà from àgbákò kan to àgbákò kan ni. This not our market. Ṣé ti gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ ti gbọ́. Ó di dùndún láti jẹta ni wọ́n ti gbé kan náà àwọn wèrè tó ń bá gbowó tó ń bá blackmail àwọn èèyàn tó ń bá bayé àwọn èèyàn jẹ́ tó ń bá gba bitcoin wọ́n ti gbé bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ó wà l'Abuja báyìí ó rẹ̀ ẹ rí pé kò sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ rí pé àwa wí tó sọ pé Naira Marley tá ló sọ pé Naira Marley gbogbo àwọn tó ti ṣẹ̀ ni tí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn bá bọ́ ń bẹ̀ ṣó lucky Christopher tí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn bá bọ́ ń bẹ̀ bọ̀bọ̀ tó ń mú lọ Bọ́lájí àbí kí ló ń jẹ́ bí ẹ tó ti mú yẹn mo ti sọ fún yín wọ́n ní Ghana kọ́ dẹ̀ sọ o ẹ̀ka wòlíì yẹn kún ó sọ máa lọ wo fídíò yẹn máa post ẹ̀ fún ó ní December ó ní gist.
Welcome back. With all of the glaring evidence, eyewitness report, you know the Nigerian police, they turned everything upside down. They made the prime suspect a witness. They made the prime witness, the prime suspect, and also accessory. Spending, I've always said it, there are two people very important in unraveling the mystery surrounding the demise of Mohbad. Two people, apart from the prime suspect. Obviously, Wunmi will not say the truth. Wunmi will not say the truth until she is broken down into pieces. Her heart is hardening up. Not by herself, but by those surrounding her. They are the ones that are telling her, don't worry. We will support you with some foolish spiritual backup. We will also support you by contacting some of our corrupt personnel, friends, security agents, police officers. We will do what we need to do. Don't worry, don't worry. Now, recall, the lawyer representing Wunmi, not Mohbad, washed his hands off. I'm talking of Femi Falana Chambers. They washed off their hands from this because they know that Wunmi is guilty and this will lead nowhere. And I also like the stand of Mohbad's father. He said, it is a matter of necessity. It is, in fact, in his words, he said, it is under must, meaning this. I will not turn my back away from it. I will not agree to the exhuming of my son without getting the results. And I will now agree to put him back without getting the results. No, I will not. I need autopsy, toxicology, and DNA done. We are not going to put him under the soil so that everything will die off. We will not. As long as my son has been exhumed, if he's going to be rotting up, whatever is going to happen to him in the morgue, let it be there. Let it happen. You know, there are people who will tell you, oh, it's better they just put him under the soil so he can rest. What makes you think where you are put under determines your rest? What about people who died in the sea? What about those? What about those that are inside the stomach of fish? Fish have eaten them, digested them, and you have also eaten the fish. What about that? Are they resting or restless? What about that? What about those that they were in an aircraft, an aeroplane, and it crashed, and their bodies scattered pieces everywhere? What about those that lost their lives with some terrorist activity, and you cannot find anything of them to even put under the soil? Are you saying they are restless? That when you put someone under the soil, then the person is at rest? Listen, our flesh will decay one way or the other. That's what it is. It's as simple as that. I am in support of no burial until toxicology, autopsy, I mean the real one, DNA result is presented publicly. I'm in support of that. I am 100% in support of that. So let's go back to the spending thing and the prime boy thing and all of that. Like I said, two individuals are important in this. Two people, very much important. Spending. Why? Because spending is aware of the 72, of the 42, and 24 hours of the demise of Mohbad. Let us even put it like 72, 48, and let's say maybe 10 hours to the demise of Mohbad or thereabout, or let's just be on the safe side. What I'm trying to say is this: spending, he heard a lot, he knows a lot, and you heard what our guest said, that spending, regardless of how Mohbad and Wunmi were trying to speak in a way not to allow people around them know what they are talking about, Spending said, I kept hearing. And he's just trying to put it lightly. He knows. It's just that he doesn't want to be too forward. He wants to know the best that he can say that will not cause them to attack him. Spending said, I kept hearing Canada visa, Canada application, Canada. He knows what they are talking about. That Wunmi is simply complaining, asking Mohbad, why did you exempt myself and our son from the visa application? And Mohbad responded by saying, never in your life say that this boy is my son. I forgave you, if not because you're a useless lady, you're a useless, you're a transformer, if not because you're a bad woman. This would never have happened. I warned you all this while. Stop this rubbish that you're doing. But you would never listen to me. You kept on doing whatever you're doing. Now you brought a child and you're expecting me to forgive you. You are tapping into, whenever they have issues, Wunmi will say, hey, don't forget that you are the first man that did it. You are the first man that benched me. You are the first man. Those are the kind of emotional blackmail, emotional trap. Those are the kind of things that Wunmi often will tell Mohbad. And continue saying, you also said you are going to forgive me. You said you are forgiving me. So now, if you are forgiving me, truly, how come you have exempted us from the application? Are you not supposed to gather us together as a family? And Mohbad kept getting angry. He's gone to the show, probably high on one or two things, and also angry. Angry. Not because Wunmi is saying all of this. Angry because he could not understand How Wunmi got to know about something that he had kept secret? Now, who knows? Maybe Wunmi had the password to setting, or Wunmi felt that someone around the circle must have told Wunmi, or maybe Wunmi was faster. Wunmi knew the contact that Mohbad used to apply, the agent that gathered all of the required documents to process the Canadian visa on behalf of Mohbad. Maybe Wunmi knew, and she had gone to meet that individual, shake one or two things, or somehow, or she just guessed. She probably must have studied Mohbad for a while, and she took a guess like, I think this guy is so happy. There is something. Let me press him a bit and find out what's going on. After all, they've been together for years. So there are things that she probably must know about Mohbad. Or should we safely say that Prime Boy told Wunmi when he came visiting, like, Mohbad didn't tell you that he's going to Canada. Don't tell him that I told you. That is the reason why Prime Boy and Wunmi, both of them are logos, like, after all. And Prime Boy cannot say, I'm the one that told her. Wunmi cannot say, it's Prime Boy that told me. So question is, if both of them told did all of this, how come Wunmi is now trying to nail Prime Boy? Is she not afraid that Prime Boy can open his mouth to say, I told her this? So that's just, a kind of a thought about what could have happened. Anyway, it is clear that the argument is about traveling and Wunmi and Liam being exempted. And in between the journey, before they got home, conversations such as, if you dare me, if you talk nonsense, I will throw you and this baby across the sea. Now, Mohbad has gotten to that point. Like, I'll throw you guys out. You don't belong to me. You have nothing to do with me. So, Wunmi knew that this is not the usual. This is not the usual argument. This is not the usual argument. This is not the usual, we quarrel, we return back. We quarrel, we return back. We settle. No. This is complex. And she knows that Mohbad meant all the words that he's saying. This is not just about being intoxicated. Of course, he's angry. Alcohol could have helped him. Whatever it took might have helped him be more vocal. Probably if he had not taken anything, maybe he would have sort of like cautioned what he was going to say, and maybe he would have been alive. Maybe he would have played it a little bit like, oh, you know what, it's not a problem. It would have reduced the banter. Maybe it would have been just minute. He would have applied wisdom to it if maybe he was not intoxicated or was not too frustrated. You might be frustrated, but because you are not intoxicated, you sort of found a way to you sort of find a way to express yourself without creating chaos for yourself. Maybe if you had known, it would have just sounded like, it's not like that. It's not like that. What happened is this. When I spoke to the agent, you could come up with a lie just to keep your life. Like, no, it's not like that. When I spoke to the agent, he said that the first thing I need to do is to get for myself. Then I go in. After 1 week, I will apply for you guys. And once you escape, never say never. But before you finish that, you will make sure that you have taken a swab. And I think from what we heard, they already did the DNA thing in the United Arab Emirates. And Wunmi expected Mohbad to forgive. Now, let us even scratch that out. Mohbad will make sure that everything is documented. This child does not belong to me. Because Wunmi might want to cry, wolf, wolf, wolf. Oh, he did this, he did that. Mohbad would then tell family and friends, this is what happened. This is what she did. This is how she went about it. And I am out. You go over there to Canada, build up yourself. Whenever you're coming back to Nigeria or you're going for any show, you will be going with security, full security. Do your thing. Go to your place of abode. Relax there. When you are done, you move out again. Simple as ABC. But that leads to, and that's what happens to majority of us until you've crossed that. Then you will look back and say, I know. And that is why we need to learn from this. We need to learn from all of this Mohbad thing. And I know I would have done it this way. If Mohbad can reflect, if he had the opportunity to reflect and look back, he would say, if I had known, even if I took whatever I took, I wouldn't have even gotten angry. I'll just keep quiet and say, it's not like that. When we get home, we'll talk about it. Or maybe they won't be talking about it at home. You say, look, let me tell you what happened. You will sit back and think of 3, 4. Even if she's saying you're a liar, then do what you need to do. If you need to move out before she harms you. But unfortunately for Mohbad, he didn't do what he was supposed to do the way he should have done it. He became angry and he kept on letting Wunmi know. Now, we heard that Wunmi was angry. Wunmi wanted to come out of the car. Question is this: did Wunmi finish Mohbad in the car? Did Wunmi call someone that did something to Mohbad? Was the driver involved in doing what they did to Mohbad? Now, if the driver is involved, Spen would have said the driver helped Wunmi to break Mohbad, crush Mohbad. Wunmi hit Mohbad with something. Wunmi had something, charm, that she used in hitting Mohbad. Good. Or, these things would have... But the thing is, something dreadful happened. They got home. Wunmi must have made calls. And you know how women do whenever they want to finish a man. They don't want to do it themselves. They want another man to do it. Because you know what women do. The only way to put another man in check is using another man. If you don't understand what I'm trying to say, I'll explain to you. When you come across a woman, a lady on the street, and you're like, hi, what's up, beautiful? Oh, my name is this, that, and that. I just saw you walking past and I said, oh my God, what a beautiful, and you keep saying all of those things, and you want to get phone number of the lady or try to get her name and all of that. There is nothing else she's going to tell you in this life that will make you stop as a man. The only thing she can do to check you, at least 80%, is to tell you, I am married. That means she's checking you with a man. I have a relationship and I have a child for the person. She's checking you with commitment and a man. I'm in a relationship. She will check you 50%. You'll be like, let's just be friends. She'll say, no, my boyfriend does not tolerate such. And I don't think our friendship will be meaningful. Still checking you with a man. And the guy will be like, all right, anyhow, anytime I see you again, blah, 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 blah. So did Wunmi check, kind of manipulate the real father of that child? Like, look, this guy said this and that. And the other guy is like, really? Really? And this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. How can you have a child with a lady, unless you are broke or you are not normal? How can you have a child with a lady and allow another man to be the father of that child and be benching it doesn't make sense. So the thing is, we can as well say Wunmi played double card with the father of Liam and with Mohbad, like playing double card. Because I barely understand why Wunmi cannot willingly embrace the man that got her pregnant. Is it not easy? Embrace the man that got you pregnant, or give the child to the man that got you pregnant. What is this thing? Or the man did not at the beginning know that you had a male child, since a male child is what he wants. What exactly, Wunmi? Or you don't even know, because when you guys are high, when you don't know who bench you, everyone is with you. Of course, several things that she did here and there, jumping, hopping from one to the other. Now she does not know. Is it Oba? Is it Sam Larry? Is it the other guy that said hello to me? Is it the man? She does not even know. Maybe she does not even have the phone number again of the man that benched her. Or she went down to the place where they benched her. It's an hotel. And they said they don't even have record. So she's gone to her mom. Look, mom, I met this guy, is rich. He gave me some money here and there. The money I sent you the other day, that you used some of it to pay mortgage. So the man is so nice to me. So my mobile phone. So when the thing got wiped off, it's Mohbad that wiped it off. So the mobile phone got wiped off. It's me that wiped it off. I don't know how it happened. Then the man, I lost his number and I don't know why he has not called me. So I went to the hotel. Story. The thing is, all through, she's unable to get the man that put her in the family way or gave her Liam. And she does not know what to do. She doesn't know how to go about it. She doesn't know how to solve it. And she felt like the easiest for me to do is to put everything on Mohbad. Let Mohbad be the father. After all, we've been looking for a child. It's so sad. The most stupid thing a lady can do is for you to now be benching other men when you know you are in the journey of trying to get pregnant. There's a difference between you are just having your casual whatever you're doing and you are cheating here and there. But when you are now in the process of we are trying for a child and you now decide to have other men bench you, you are possessed. You have mental issues. You are not normal. A rubbish person. Look at it. How can she escape from this? It's not possible. That is why Wunmi never mentioned spending. And when spending eventually came into the picture, they did everything, tried everything as much as possible to make sure that the voice of spending is not heard. They are bribing spending. Please, please don't go and say anything that will now finish me. Anything you want. After this case, you will be settled. There is money. We have influence. But if you now say you will mess me up, you too, you will be messed up.